All right, so you look right there. There's your harmonic balancer. And you can see all my leaks under there. I have gasket for that, and we're gonna clean up that oil pan and get it looking a little bit nicer. But what we did was, this was absolutely covered in just surface rust. So you take some carb cleaner, get it in there, and then this steel wire brush, and just get that nice and cleaned off. And that carb cleaner dries really fast. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it on here. That's a terrible angle. But our marking for 10 is right here in the middle. See if we can see that at all. Okay, yeah, you can barely see them. But they're on there. That's probably upside down from the way y'all are viewing it. But we're gonna mark that. Okay, so now it's marked at 10. And you can actually go up to 12 from what I've read. But 10 is what the, here, well, I'll show you. It says right here, okay, right inside of the hood, right there. Turn off the engine, disconnect the inline spout connector, restart the previously warmed up engine, adjust ignition timing to 10 BTDC, top dead center, turn off engine and restore electrical connection. That's exactly how you do it. I highly doubt there's any kind of instruction on any vehicle produced right now to show you how to work on it. This not only shows you how to adjust timing, which you don't do on vehicles nowadays because they don't have distributors such as that. There we go, such as that. But it's cool because you can do it yourself. Okay, what we're doing today is we're gonna do a lot of electrical cleanup on the 5.8 liter 351 Windsor. You can see it's pretty old. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna change out this coil right here. We have a new one. I have all new plugs, a new Cardone distributor, and plug wires. We're gonna knock all that out today, as well as when we install the new distributor, we're gonna adjust the timing. Say hi, Paige.
Hi, but Dad, I know how to make the edge hacked. We just need a lot of soft stuff.
There we go. Okay, here's what we're upgrading. Cardone distributor, new plugs, plug wires, and an ignition coil made by MSD, Street Fire. All in, we're looking at probably, I think it was 85, 60, 54, and I don't know on those, but I'll post all of it. All right, first thing you want to do, disconnect your negative ground cable to your battery, and then we're going to move all of this stuff out of the way just to make it a little bit easier. Always have something flammable near the motor. All right, next thing we're going to do is remove these, really anything that gets in the way. Go ahead and just pull it out. The instructions, it says first pull out the cap. Now I have, so this was made in Canada, and I have some, I don't know, I was gonna say confidence that this was the original rotor. I'm not entirely sure, but it's old. And you got one more from the coil, which we're going to replace as well.
I looked for somewhere to put the nest, but I can't find it anywhere. It's too windy.
Yeah. Well, that nest was abandoned, beautiful girl. No bird's gonna come back to it. Okay?
Okay.
It's all right. We'll find another bird's nest. You don't want any birds, Kate?
That's how you like the birds here in some bird food.
New coil will go. You know, I don't know that there's any difference externally aside from coloring, but this is gonna help produce a better spark. You see that? Street Fire and MSD brand Performance TFI coil. All right. Also, what you want to do is always try to get new hardware. You can see these are actually, they're so rusted up, they started to kind of strip out a little bit. You don't want to put that back in there. So let's get this.
Power off.
Let's get this back in. If you have some electronics cleaner, it'd be a good idea to go ahead and spray the inside of this. Just help clean it up, keep your connection good and strong. Okay, and then our distributor will come from here, one coil or one wire, here to here. But next, let's get the distributor out. Okay, let's see if you can see this distributor well. Yeah, our lighting's okay. That bolt right down there has got to come out, and then this comes out right here. We're going to remove this. This is going to kind of get in the way. Yeah. And then you're also going to want to mark, I'll show you here in a second, how this distributor goes in and out.
Hey, dude, do I supposed to have milk today?
Yeah. Okay, so we have the distributor out, and I marked which direction this was pointing and how to set this in there.
I'm making a video.
Yes, I am.
Why do you always make videos?
Okay,
Where's Paige?
so you can see this is the exact direction that was pointing. This was just like that, and then our bolt's going back in right there.
Paging me. No, my name's Paige. See, Sandra at me. Don't call me Paige. See, come and see me from me.
Okay, so we have this all on. We're tightened down mostly. You can leave it a little bit loose so that you can twist it a little bit for the timing. And then here's your number one cylinder right here.
Faster than you.
All right, it's on there.
Oh,
Now
what's happening?
we're going to pull these plugs, and there's a firing order to this engine, right? So our plugs need to be aligned and routed to the proper cylinder, you're never going to have your firing order correctly. It's not going to run. I'll put up a display, or I'll put up a picture right now of that firing order, and you'll be able to see where the distributor is, front of the motor, and then how your wires need to be connected. Okay, so plugs, you can see one maybe right down there. Number one cylinder is right here. It's not an outstanding, there we go, not an outstanding location. 2, 3, 4. We're gonna pull those out and see how they look. All right, so here's the first spark plug. That's not terrible at all. It's not rich. Doesn't smell like it's running rich or anything. But I know I did these, I guess, 2 years ago right after I bought it. So upgrading with an NGK, we'll see if that can help any.
Hey Dad, I was going to need that for the top. Should we send this picture to Mammy?
Mm-hmm. I'll send it to her.
Need so many pictures.
Okay.
Send it to everybody. And
Send it
also
to
our
everybody.
neighbors.
Also our neighbors.
How about only us?
That sounds good to me, bud.
Mom and Dad, Pa. This is just I'm thinking penny. Dad, off this goes when we turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
What's this?
Oil.
That's where we do the oil.
Uh-huh.
And then if we need oil to go to my truck or shirts, then the oil goes in here.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Hey, it's got a 50 bucks. They should.
What's that, buddy?
They should help with us.
Paige should help with us.
Yeah. Dad, can we watch a video? What were we doing?
In a little bit.
After this?
In a little bit, yes.
It's that red thing right there.
Ignition.
Will it
Coil. What, buddy?
Will it float?
I know.
And what will it do?
It sends electricity to the motor.
Whoa.
Okay, that was quick. 8 minutes and we're done with that side. Okay, so we have it all hooked back up. We followed our firing order, right? So the number 1 is right here. And then you just start laying them out according to this layout right here. See that? Save that. You'll love it. Okay, so we're all hooked up. Everything's on there. Distributor's on. New coil's on. Haven't tightened that down just yet. I'm sorry if you can see that. Haven't tightened that bolt down just yet. So the distributor's just loose enough. Right here on this one, this is your stout connector. You pull out this little contraption right here. You see that better? You pull that out, and then we're gonna wanna see with our timing light, we're hooked up to our number 1 spark plug, and we're gonna shine it right down there. You might not be able to see it. Let me see if I can get a light on it. Alrighty, turn it on. Okay, so we got it all on there. Distributor, got it set up, got the plugs, new plug wires, new plugs. Follow the firing order. New ignition coil.
And also,
We marked.
Everything's good.
We marked the harmonic balancer at 10 degrees. We adjusted our timing light
We did.
to 10 degrees and it fired up immediately. It's pretty impressive how quickly it starts up. Everything sounds great. We followed the instructions that are right up there, and it's pretty simple. We've been out here since 3 o'clock and it's 5:10. So 2 hours with
Very good.
4 of the 7 kids running around.
And we did all of
We even got one right over here playing in the dirt. So everything went well. Did it go well?
And we did do it.
And we did good.
And I learned
We do well. Superman does good.
And
All right.
and I learned all this.
Last thing is we just need to hook up our intake, but that's it. Thanks for watching. I want to show you real quick, look at that nasty dog, how smooth the timing and everything is on this. Look at this. That tachometer is just so smooth. It's not even moving. It's incredible. It used to kind of bounce around 500 and 600. I started it just now. Throttle responses, like, it's incredible, the difference. New plugs, new wires, new distributor, and new ignition, and or ignition coil. And here, watch, I'll give you just a quick video of it starting up. So I know there's fuel already in the fuel rail and all that. I mean, it was just running, but I know oil pressure has nothing to do with it. Good oil pressure. Yeah, idle is unbelievably smooth. It's never been that smooth. It was a good fix.